Hello and welcome to Math142's assignment 2 question 4 explanation. The question asks us to find the area between these two curves right here. So if we were to plot these two curves, you would find that there's a area right here between the two. However, it's also asking us to find the area that's bound by the x-axis. So we need to minus this small area below the x-axis from this total area right here. For a visualization, this is the area under y2x equals x. As you can see, it's right there. So we need to minus this y1 from that to find this area right here, whilst also getting rid of this small area right here. So first of all, how do we find the points mathematically? Well, we need to let y1 equal y2. By doing so, we can get x squared minus x equals x. Minus x on both sides finds x squared minus 2x equals 0. And then we can get x out of both of these terms to find x equals x minus 2. We find the points to be 0 and 2, as those are the two numbers that makes this equation on here equal 0. But we also need to find the points that this function right here, the small area underneath the x-axis, falls under. So we let the x squared minus x equals 0. We then do the same thing as before, and we find that x equals 0 and 1. So now we get this integral right here. So from the bounds of 2 to 0, we find that x minus x squared minus x dx minus the absolute value of the integral of 1 to 0 of x squared minus x dx. The reason why we're using a absolute value right here is because we may get a negative value, but overall the equation is the area should be negative, but area is always positive. Therefore, we're just making it simple. So then, if we can also then simplify this to be 2x minus x squared, we then integrate both functions. So we find this one to be 2x squared over 2 minus x to the power of 3 over 3, and then minus the absolute value of x to the power of 3 over 3 minus x squared over 2. And then now, if we were to substitute the values in from the top minus the bottom, we can find that it simplifies to be 8 over 2 minus 8 over 3 minus 0. Anything times 0 or divided by 0 becomes 0, minus the absolute value of 1 over 3 minus a half minus 0. We then find that the area should be 4 over 3 minus the absolute value of negative 1 over 6. This is why we chose an absolute value, as because the value ended up being negative. We then find that 4 over 3 minus 1 over 6 should be the area, which is 7 over 6. And since it's an area, units squared are needed. Therefore, area is equal to 7 over 6 units squared. Thank you.